Hello everyone. I don't know if this game volume is up far enough. Hi! We are getting back into Final Fantasy XVI because it has been a while. I actually had to look up at one of my VODs to see where the hell we were in the game. Newt, Newt! So, let's get back to Final Fantasy 16. Right. We were helping out different areas. I think we had finished with this one, but yeah. Let's go to this one now. Martha's Rest.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Hello.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by
Oh, Jesus Christ.
what happened here.
Hi,
Those
Scratchy.
skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark,
fucking
we
loud.
had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back,
that's what
they're
that sounds
sorely
There we
outnumbered.
go.
What do you think,
How's it
Clive?
going, Scratchy?
Did we join the fight?
I thought you'd
Just
never offer.
get down.
Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
The disappointing glare.
There were as
Disapproving.
many as Martha says.
Nah, dude, I love how I can actually express emotion with this little guy. And I love that when I go, like, down here, it's got the little dark spot, like, for, like in anime where something bad happens, the character's face turns dark or blue or something. Hey, Eli. Sorry, I'm like, you're good. You can come in and leave whenever you want, my dude. It's all chill. I don't remember what they said to do, but I've got an icon to go to. So I'm gonna go over there. Not much going on here. Waiting for shift to end so I can play Dodge the Rain again on my way home. It just reminds me of that little animation somebody did of somebody who's an expert in Elden Ring. It's just these two people waiting underneath like a bus stop or something while there's a bunch of rain pouring down. Oop. Okay. There's a bunch of rain pouring down. This girl hands an umbrella to the dude. He passes it. He's just like, no, I'm good. And he just like
Wounded.
teleports around the screen just to avoid the rain.
Deal with the Akashic first.
Okay. Oh, right. Never mind. I don't need that.
It's over. It's over.
Nice. new enemy approaches as if they didn't see the previous batch get curb stomped. Look, they don't have a choice.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
They're hired guns. They don't have a choice.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Anon. They don't look like mercs. That's because they look like more like unfortunate idiots. Yes, River is cooking a spam bake. So like a sushi bake,
And
but
to
with
think
spam.
you took them for thieves. A
Listen.
fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Wait. I must pet the good boy. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? Let me pet the dog again.
I feel good, boy.
Oh, he's so cute. I love Torgal. Torgal is goodest boy.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Quest destiny. Oh, here we go.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir,
So, Wade,
Lord Rosfield, if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it,
We thought we could sneak by them, but we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Turtle!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
we can certainly try.
Of course we can.
Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Hell yeah. Crab! Ah, crab rave. Thank you for the crab rave. Hi, Fran! How you doing? I'm doing good. Oh, God. How about you? New enemy. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Let's try this. Almost. There we go. How's the Torterra? He's being very misbehaving. Don't know what else to say. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh. Fuck. Hey. Lock on. There we go. Oh, okay. Can't do that. This... Wow, okay. Hey, sweet. It's very misbehaved. How many times have I told you to get a gym badge before evolving it? Listen, I just like Torterra more than Grodel, okay? So what if I have one badge? This should be enough. Just want a giant turtle with trees on its back.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You're very good at
You've never
finding the
wanted to go away from
flames.
danger, Wade.
Cue the
Like
music.
any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Do I? Yes, I do. In fact, need to use the lift again.
Mad dogs, a lot of them.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there. Brothers need me.
Come on.
Let's Go! Okay, well, you'd think I learn, but I don't. I don't.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to
Oh,
slow them down.
there we go.
Martha and the others won't be ready.
No, Chocobo! No! Oh, okay.
Something's coming.
Okay. Sir Wade!
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Yay!
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Let's fucking go. Ow! Jesus! Oh, okay. We're doing this then. Keep trying to dodge with circle, and that's not helping. Because I keep using that goddamn Bahamut wing thing.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martyrs while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Quest complete. Beep. 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 Guardian Scarf. Symbol of trust. Oh, this is Sir Wade's scarf. Nice.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield.
Beep.
I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch. I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar. But I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oath.
Hey, stranger.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
How's the new face? It is... I wear glasses. So the eye tracking sometimes does not want to behave. But after actually like cleaning my glasses with some actual solution rather than just like water or just like a cloth, it seems to have worked out. I can blink blanc. I guess I can't blink blanc. There we go. But yeah, it's good. And my day so far has been pretty good. We went shopping. We were gonna play D&D, but a bunch of us were late, so it kind of turned more into, okay, what's the new schedule for D&D gonna look like? Just so we can all play again. And we then played some Gartic Phone, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, we figured out a day to play D&D, which makes streaming Saturdays more easy for me. So the true final boss is finding out the D&D schedule. But we did find a good, I think, what was it, 4 or 5 hours during Sunday morning to play. So that'll be good. Because I've been with this group for 11 years now. Glad you guys were able to figure. Yeah, no, the biggest killer for D&D games is scheduling. Like that is what kills, I want to say, like a good 90% of games. And sometimes games don't even get off the ground because of schedules. But I still plan on having a D&D stream at some point. Unfortunately, schedules at the moment are kind of iffy for the group that I want.
Thank the finder.
I thought we'd
But
lost it.
their schedules might be changing soon, so that might open up more possibilities. Oh yeah, I'm DMing a group right now that took a break for the holidays, but we haven't found a time to get back on it. We are almost done too. Oh shit! Have you told them that? Have you told them, like, hey, this campaign's almost done? Just fucking let's do this. Find a day. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going to delete Dalamil. Dalamil. Yes, it's like 3 sessions maybe, which means it's actually maybe like 5, but still. Wasn't the campaign you had for me, my sister, and a couple of our friends only gonna be like, what, 5 sessions, and it ended up being almost almost a year or something, I want to say, for a campaign?
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
Which makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Well, I mean, it's
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
automatically prioritize it. Pet the dog! No, That wasn't petting the dog. You were petting the air. Pet the dog.
I feel good, boy.
There you go. There you go. Distance pets. No. We do not tolerate distant pets. It must be up close and personal pets.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood. It's the only way. We hire
Blood for
mercenaries
blood,
and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
I don't remember this guy.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costner's. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
I experienced something similar. I was once part of a backup / spin-off mini campaign of a streamed campaign. And we were supposed to last only 3 to 5 sessions to have something while others were studying for finals. Turned into a 20-something mini campaign that lasted months. Nice. Well, I mean, I'd think that'd be awesome because I fucking love playing D&D. I don't know if that was like it's eating into your time or you were like not enjoying it as much as you. But I think that would be fun for me. It's a sign of a good campaign when it lasts longer than anyone expects. Yeah. Unless nobody can agree on what to do, so you all just kind of like don't do anything.
Fucking thieving bastards. As if life hadn't been hard enough round here since the Fang fell.
Hello.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves. and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
It was something. I love playing D&D, but our play styles weren't compatible and learned. Yeah. That live and that. Oh, you guys. Ooh, okay. Learned that live, and that sucked. Right at the end, I was done for, honestly. Okay. My fellow players were very min-max fighting focused, and it reached to a point that I received a DM with a point-by-point plan on how to face the BBG and what my inventory would be. Wow, really? And I'm pretty much RP first and then everything later, so yeah. Jeez. The spam bake, the spam Masubi bake is coming along great, everyone. But dude, to have them like okay, so our group has a. Actually, I don't think we have one for this campaign that we're in right now. Our group used to have a Google Doc of what items we have and where we got them from, just so we have like a database of like. In case, like, hey, remember that one statue you got from that river a while back that was like 20 sessions ago? No, I don't remember that. Oh, well, it's in the Google Doc. You have it. Like, okay, cool. That's good to know. Yeah, we don't have one for our Starfinder campaign. Granted, we don't have a lot of items. There's like maybe one or two important ones. But other than that, everything is just like, this is what I have. I want this weapon. This is my sword that I got, and then my armor. And yeah, that's pretty much all that is. But wow, like we've had some big boss battles. We've had actual raids in our campaigns, and I don't think we ever did a step-by-step plan of how we were gonna take an enemy out. Granted, you'd do that in real life probably, but it's like the most I've ever spent was like there was like a month in between a couple sessions. So one session, like it was like five players up against 5 different groups of mid-level bosses, and it was like 1-to-1. Say something to this player, to this enemy, and see what happens. And if you said the right thing, they would get weaker. If you said the wrong thing, they would get stronger. When I did mine, I did it wrong, and the enemies grew a size category larger. And then that was the end of the session, was just before the battle. And I had a month of me just like, all right, what am I going to do to try and make them get weaker? Okay, and I figured out this is what they wanted me to say. So how am I going to do this in like an RP sort of like way of making it good? And so I spent a whole month coming up with a goddamn monologue and trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to say. And when it came game time, I was like, all right, DM, let me say this one thing. And no notes, no nothing, because I had a fucking month to think about this. Just laid it all out with, like, fucking turning acting skills up to 11, said the thing, and everybody was just dead silent after that. And then one of them was like, okay, River, you gotta tell us. Is he reading off of a card or something? Because, god damn. And I was like, yes! No, I'm not, but fuck yeah, that was awesome. And then they grew a size category smaller, back to the thing. I had missed one part that would have made them even smaller, but I totally forgot that part, which maybe, hey, writing things down might be good. But yeah, it's those RP points that like just really make D&D fun. And I do like having some time in between certain sessions so you can figure out stuff like that. It's so good. That's rough. I like RP the most in D&D too, but even if I were into the game aspect, building someone else's character is a solid step too far. Yeah, I don't condone telling other people how to play their character. That really sucks. I try to put like a soft boundary of, hey, I don't know if my character would act like that or something alike, and the player answers, well, my character is very strategic, so I'm basically RPing at this point, and was like, okay, screw it, we are almost done. Yeah. Like, oh, okay, your character's strategic, well, my character doesn't really care about that at the moment. Like, I care about what the people around us are wanting to do, and like making sure the people in this city are safe. So you guys can come up with a plan. I've gotta like make sure everybody here is okay.
I don't know.
Sort of thing. Granted, that also is a problem in character, where like you're no longer partaking in player discussions at that point. But I mean, you could also just be like sitting at the sidelines, like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Hey, can we? Your plan is solid. I guess we'll do that. I want to help people around the city right now. So just like half an ear open. Then tell that character to buy all those magic items with their gold and gift it to you for the strategy. Yeah. I might be a little spiteful, though. Man, I miss Casimir Ashbourne of Lines. Oh, man. It was a weird setting. We were basically in a pocket dimension doing trials and gaining magic items as inventories to prepare us to face the final boss.
I don't know.
So with the pocket dimension, I couldn't just nope out. Okay, yeah. I see what you're saying. Let me see. Oh, right. One thing that I actually really like to do, and this is something that I just came up with of my own accord, and I'm very proud of it for when I want to do an RP thing. If my character has a decision to make, like, do I want to press the button or do I not want to press the button? I actually roll a d20 wisdom check. So it's just like, hey, do I want to do this or this? That is a very bad idea. I know this as a metagame, at a metagaming standpoint. Let's not push the button.
Your own city guard.
But my character's a dragonborn himbo of a barbarian-ish class. So it's more of a he would probably push the button. So I'll roll a d20 and like have like a d10 difficulty check of my own making as a player to see if I do the bad thing or not. It's very funny when I roll a natural 1. It's actually gotten to a point where one of the other players is now also doing that. Man, we love Himbo Dragon Man Atlas, yeah.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalam's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
That's a neat idea. What I tend to do when we level up and do these ability score upgrades is to analyze what I've been doing and raise it accordingly as my past action. If I'm a monk, but we've been trying to solve a mystery, my intelligence score would go up. Okay. I've been... I don't normally take... In 5e, I don't normally take a stat increase. I actually like the funny feats that you can get, because it gives you more options as a character to do things. So instead of like increasing a stat by 2 or increasing 2 stats by 1, I'll take like a feat that lets me step up towards an enemy when they take a step back from me. So like if a spellcaster, well, this is a Pathfinder thing. So whenever a character tries to cast a spell in Pathfinder, you can't be within 5 feet of any enemy, otherwise they get an attack of opportunity against you. So if they step back to cast a spell without any penalties, I can step up with them, and they're like, well, shit. There's also like being able to use a weapon different ways rather than being able to hit with it better. Like, I like pole arms, and you can use them to... I think there's a feat that allows you to actually, like, use it as a pole vault. Like, trying to get over a gap that you're trying to jump over, and it'll give you, like, an extra boost to that. Or being able to adjust, or use the, like, the back part of a spear as well as the front part. Like, the pointy bit. Yeah. I've rarely changed my stance in favor of feats.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be trifled with.
But then again, some tables don't use feats, which to each their own.
If I had my pickaxe, I would.
Yeah.
Worked up. You need rest.
Okay.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something, and we may yet be allowed to keep it.
Yes, but...
Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Oh, no.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners could afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Look back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
To do what little I can to defend what little we have. But I would not see any unnecessary blood spilt. We need a plan.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Aww.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to...
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalamil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, change my gear. 'Cause I don't really... It's a big ass Kamehameha. Yeah, Rook's Gambit. I like having the... Alright, let's actually swap these. You there, Rook's Gambit there. Got my counter abilities, and then... Do I want this Wicked Wheel ability, Rook's Gambit, or Gouge? Gouge or Aerial Blast? Aerial Blast does have this stamina. Okay, yeah, I'll keep with Aerial Blast. I've got my dodge. Got my dodge, I got my block, and I got my shield.
The women folk have come to work.
I have a tornado!
It's all yours.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Oh, well, that was dumb. Ow! Ow, shit, okay. go. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Bahamut's abilities. They're cool, don't get me wrong. They're awesome. But it's not my play style. Okay. Oh wait, I should click off of there. There we go.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Alamil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either.
Pity. The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
This is sweet, but I would have loved it if they still found a way to argue with each other.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least.
Okay. Now, we go back. I don't think there's any side quests at the moment. I'm gonna get some water though. I'll be right back. I'm gonna like shrink or something real quick. I guess I'll just move off to look off into the distance instead. Okay, I am back.
Did you see that? Let me just see that.
Has that always been there? Stuff.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Give me the
Here's everything we've
things.
received and everything promised.
Ability points.
You earned this.
Thank you.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you very much. There's still just the dragon, right? Really fucking hard-ass dragon to kill. Yep. Svarog. Masubi bake is done, everyone. It's beautiful. It sounds so good. It is delicious. Sanbrick's legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath before being sealed away behind a magical mist. Some of the sources claim, though it has long been forgotten, which parts of the tale are true and which were mere myth. The recent reports of a great dragon's roar reverberate around the woodland passes. The Empire are real enough. We need photos on the. Fran wants to see photos on the Discord. Have I put a food section in the Discord yet? Hold on.
You need a photo in food section.
I do need a photo in food section. I'll probably have like the food section like a menu sort of theme to the channel name. So yeah, right now I have the makings of a Discord and I've got my streamer friends on it. But I don't have any rules or anything set up just yet, so it's not ready for actual people to join just yet. Hopefully soon. By the way, do I... No new weapons to make. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's move on with the MSQ.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had our small lot of friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Hi, Arga. Shut up, Fran. I'm not eating. You can't prove it. Well, actually, no. You probably can prove it since
So it was not Sylvester,
just talking about food and you see my mouth moving without
served as
talking.
Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua.
Joke's on you, Arca. There was no rapper.
Of Ultima.
Or food.
Very little.
No food.
I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
Sorry, inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Okay. So we got a few side quests to do first. Let's go get... Oh, wait. Hold on. The shelves. Is it Torgal lore? Hello?
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
Who, but what? Mid-scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Oh, blasted book. You put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something.
Why don't you do it yourself?
I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
You know, you could ask for me and then give me the information faster.
There's a storm coming, Sid.
Like, go to him, ask what this is, he'll tell you, and then come back to me saying, hey, I need this. Could you kill it for me?
I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Valicia, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Saint-Briquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Saint-Briquois.
One would have thought, The disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I need your help and your sword. Are you asking me to cut a rack of lamb with my legendary sword? Because I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm just making sure that's what you want me to do.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Yo!
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like, said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
I'd rather not risk it.
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
You know, you could just go yourself and ask him and then tell me the info. NPC, well, excuse me, princess. Let me go there as soon as possible. Yes, go! Move your fucking model outside of your programming. And just meet me halfway, please.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
Oof.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until they've slaughtered every single one of us!
How do you suppose they'll manage that? You ever seen one of the blue bastards swim?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
Ah.
Right. I'm telling you, I can fix them. Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? Why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Wait, do I get to put it back together myself?
Everything here was once part of Miss Middledor's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
That would be the arm.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Not the time,
I'll
kid.
think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe
that's
this
what
thing
hands
holds
do.
things too.
Good thinking. You're on the right track. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledor's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledore and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
But
You hear that?
But there's...
It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
But the gear...
Hey, look! never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Okay. I was gonna say that cannot be the end of that.
We're all gonna die. You hear
Oh,
me?
shut up.
They're cashing the funding and they won't stop until they slaughter them.
Clive for gore. All the animation budget was used to that cabbage guy that goes back and forth to the entrance. Could tell the cabbage guy to do the talking for us, but he never actually gets to his destination. Just real close, and then turns around. Oh.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are ya? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Seems the hideaway has lost its
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the 3 of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Aha. I'm sure too. Level up. We taught some kids some very poor engineering classes. Let's go. Now we can hit things harder.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Okay. Now, wait. Oh, right. There was still one more in here, wasn't there? There you are. Oh, wow. Okay. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their legs. Good Felipe has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagined the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. The Guardians are getting along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in... I can still not... Akashic. Deep in Akashic, had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you most needed, but my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to leave it. Allowing us all to leave to sip our snake spit in relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now, would we? I hate that guy. He's great. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other to whom I may return. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely due to the marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits in a back alley, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it pleases you, my lord, prithee come see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain the predicament in full.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
That was... He literally referred to himself as manservant. Yes, Clive. He also referred to your uncle, and him being the manservant. Why are you asking these questions? Well, in the spirit of this tavern, I've decided to open a beer while I can keep hanging out and lurk here. That, you know what? I do have a beer myself. Do I want to open it? Oh, actually, stranger. Hold on. I actually haven't told you what type of stout. It's a stout, but let me get it real quick. So it is a Carl Strauss Brewing Company Golden Stout with coffee, vanilla bean, and cocoa nib. It is actually pretty damn good. I've only got one left. Join me, everyone. Join me. So yeah, it's a brewed. It says brewed with coffee, vanilla bean, and cocoa nib. It's a stout. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's one of your favorites, isn't it? I've been enjoying a hard soda from Jarritos. Stout plus coffee. I thought stouts were normally made with coffee. Or at least they taste like it to me, anyway. But yeah, hold on. There's my phone. There it is. I'll send you a picture of it. Where is stranger in my contacts? You know what? I'm just gonna go to Messenger and show our friend Mathwin while I'm doing that. There you go. There you go. It's sent. It is on Messenger. Not normally, no. Really? Pretty much everything every stout you've given me seems to be coffee-ish. Anyway. Beer. Oh yeah, that's me. Alrighty. Where am I going? Well, I've got only one place I can go. Alrighty. Clicky noise. Yippee. I love the sound of a can opening for some reason. No, it's great. Like a good soda can, like a good Coca-Cola just being... It's so good. There is... Oh, hold on. Are they gonna... Cloak and Dagger. Okay. So, Arca, there is...
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Oh shit, yeah.
Enjoying this, are you? Gavin,
oh my
the others
God.
could be in danger as we speak.
Come on.
Right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. When the candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
It's just like the three of us just going out. Our friends could be in danger. Hold on, let me pet my dog. You're such a good boy. But Arca, there is a I was
Tabor isn't
okay.
far. We should
Cool.
pick up the pace.
All right, get back into the game. Yeah, my ADHD right there just kind of went off. I am very sorry, everyone. But you have the link now. Go listen to it because it is so goddamn cool. Oh, I can probably leave, can't I? Yes, yes I can. Cool. Let's go over here first. The ADHD struggle is real. Yes, yes it is. So I understood what you meant, Acid.
There were ghosts at the
Don't worry. Acid, I'm also dyslexic, so my brain just made that into ADHD.
You needn't fret. The creatures
When you're ADHD, your friend other clicky, over clicky noises.
To the meadows, then.
Okay, speaking of clicky noises. Dice. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I've listened to like Dice ASMRs where somebody just like literally rolling a bunch of dice on the table and then writing on a piece of paper. They make the best sound they do. Remind me of something ritual. Is it? I didn't hear it. Did it go bang? Yeah, Jesus. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And it still got me. I am ashamed. Sad slime. It did take a while. Oh, at the LGS I worked at, we sell metal dice that are made hollow in the shell lattice. They have just enough open space to have a nice wind chain. What? That's so cool. Dice make the best sound. Like they're one of my favorite.
Find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers.
Well, here's a
Easy enough to spot.
blue dragon, blueback wyvern. Let's do this. It's really cool. They're like $80. Jeez.
Alright. Let's get this over with.
Blah! Oh my god, thank you, Acid, for the 200 bits! Ow. One more thing before I go in lurk mode. Oh my god. Bits. Have a good lurk. Thank you so much. Ow. I do also have an exclamation. There you go. You found. Ow! Fuck you, dragon. Just unload all of the icon abilities. Hell yeah. Let's see. I love the forbidden candies. Even when you fail, you can't feel bad because you've made the clicky clacky noises. Oh, speaking of failing, man, was the last TTRPG session I had good. It was not good rolls-wise, and for my character themselves, but the story-wise, I still had adrenaline from it afterwards. I was so hyped that I couldn't sleep for a few hours. I'm so ADHDing apparently. Whoops. Nah, dude. Yeah, I was just saying, like, because we were talking about D&D earlier with Fran.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs.
And we were just talking about, like, RPing and stuff versus combat and things like that. A lot of us are, like, more, like, we don't care how the rolls end up. But, the RPing part, like, I love it when rolls fail. Sometimes. Like, it's a lot of fun. Good character growth can happen out of that.
To resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
But one thing that I do as a character is when a decision needs to be made, I have my character roll a wisdom check. Or a wisdom throw. Yeah, a wisdom check. Just make my own DC up depending on how tough the decision might be. and then go with whatever roll happens to be better outcome or worse outcome. Why does my phone keep beeping at me? Stop beeping at me. Div. Let's see. The best rolls is a nat 20. The second best rolls are nat 1s. Oh, you also do the wisdom, the self-imposed wisdom check. A lot of my characters would do things I would never do, and I'm like, yeah, exactly, that, Arca. One of my favorite nat 20 rolls I have seen in a campaign was actually one where Stranger here was DMing. It was him, me, my sister, and his and my wives were playing, and Stranger's wife was in a bakery trying to show everybody up on like how to cook things. And this was her, I believe it was her first natural 20 on one of the like not non-combat things. And it was just like, you fucking impress the shit out of these people. They want to hire you now. And just like, because she was brand new to D&D, and to have one of her first rolls be a nat 20 for an RP thing, it's one of the best things. It's amazing. I love those types of rolls. What are you? What is that big thing in your hand? Oh, hello. Hello. Are we fighting? Looks like we fighting. Holy shit. I thought that was a giant club. No, that's a gun. Now it's a club. Ow! Fuck, it's still a club. No! Ow, ow, ow. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Get the fuck back. Holy shit. Okay. We're going in close. Holy shit. He's got a gun lance. No, 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 ow. Fuck off with this nonsense. Fucking kill you. Hi, Dev. No! My fire's better. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you, bitch. Oh, you piece of shit! No! No! Fuck you! Oh, you absolute shit stain! Alright, we're backing up, we're backing up, we're backing up, backing up, backing up. Come over here, come over here. So, Arca, what happened? He left his range. So once he left his combat range, he stops attacking you, and he gets all of his HP back. It's absolutely ridiculous. Holy fuck. I'm just unleashing everything at him at this point. Fuck that guy in particular. Oh, hydrate. Well, I've got beer here, so I'm gonna have to do with beer. Alcoholic slime. Very flammable. Do not get near fire. By the way, did I ever send you the link to the pod I am a part of? Because I think I meant... I don't think you have. Feel free to DM me that, Arca. Hold up. Destroy. I thought I was a hammer, not gonna lie. Hello, River. How rude, like you destroy the... Water! Got fucked. Yippee! Yippee! I need to add that to my soundboard. I'm gonna do it now or I will forget. Please. Alright. ADHD time again. Give me a second. It's sound alert. Log in. Twitch. Let's see my alerts. I should probably manage profile. I'm gonna go back to my general and load profile. There we go. Let's see. We got Yahaha. We've got the Fun Fancy 10 Laugh. Moogle. How very glib. Let's get rid of this. Right, actually. No, can't get rid of Bang. Can't do that. Let's get rid of that. That one never gets used. So I'm how do I delete that? Add sound. Oh, here we go. Remove. Yes. Now, unfortunately, my ADHD brain has already it's Yippee. That's what I'm looking for. Yippee. Yippee! No, too short. Yippee! Yeah, okay. Add sound. There we go. And then change it to 0 bits. And then bring it up to the top. There we go. All right, if you guys want to... Yep, there it is. Is it already activated? Yep, yeah, it has. Alright, there you go, everyone. There's so many memes I don't even know the origin to. That live rent free. So that one's about, and I've only just learned this recently. I think it's about this kid that I think he's German, whose mom let him drink soda and play Fortnite for the first time. And he was like, "We've got Fortnite and cola, yippee!" And it's very, very funny. All right. Oh, I'm gonna quickly. Nope, didn't want to do that. Sorry, I just wanted to get this. My bad. That's awesome. Yeah, it's very wholesome. Please leave me alone. Oh wait, I can just teleport away. Bye-bye. EP is just me when I'm excited about literally anything. That is fair. That is very fair. Alright, who do I gotta talk to? Oh, wait. What is this? The dressing of crystal green. Oh. Hello.
My lord Marquis, is that you? It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Sorry, my camera freaked out there for a second. Well, I had to go to Dalimil anyway, so... Let's go to the high... wait, no. That is to, yeah, deliver the ingredients. So let's go here first. I was an incredibly excitable kid, and I'm still an extremely excitable adult. I legit say yippee IRL now. Sometimes I just get the urge.
It's not going to be easy.
No, River and I do memes like that to each other all the time.
Someone here's seen something.
In fact, I'm pretty sure there's one
Fascinating.
one recently that we did.
So much of fighting bandits. The bandits, maybe.
In this home, we meme 24/7. A lot of it is Apollo the Grey, the African Grey. You're just saying random words to each other. Aww.
Could be I know something more.
Aww, puppy.
I've got 100 gil and a chocobo feather.
Oh, goats. people around me don't even know it's a meme.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
I don't like
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
I love goats. He's so cool. Just a big old teddy bear of a person.
The finest sell swords in Storm. Couldn't hold a candle.
Can I?
Shrunk.
How the hell did they find it?
Shrunk.
No one knew I was keeping that kill.
You okay? You okay, Devlin? Can I? No. No shortcuts here. I don't know why I came up this way. Oh, come on, man.
If all of us continue to work together in defending Dalimil,
Pardon me?
I foresee good things for this town.
Especially with Blue leading us. I'd say he has the makings of. You fought very bravely.
Goats is big golden retriever energy. Yeah, definitely.
Come on.
Alrighty, let's go see what this place is.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
Yep.
Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Hmm.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
These guys. Ah, fuck. Where's the healer? There you are. Thought there was another one. Guess not. Ooh, a Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan chats! The fuck out of here!
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lump in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then.
The fuck?
If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goot, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What
Fuck
was it we
yeah.
called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
Fucking wreck his shit, Karen.
Everything that happened. was all your fault. And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Gooch, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Hell yeah, goats.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words.
Oh, fucking shit.
Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
Fucking holy fucking shit. Fuck.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So...
Okay, so Arca. Basically this dude was spreading rumors about Karen, our elderly friend here. And this altercation happened. He pulled a knife on her. Goots pushed him back. And then Karen was like, "You remember what we said, what you told me last time we met? An eye for an eye." And then pulled out a fucking knife. And then that's when the blood-curdling scream happened.
Took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this.
She's so fucking badass. I love her.
Oh, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
She's so fucking cool.
Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Fuck, Karen is such a badass. Oh, man. Alright, where am I going now? I'm going that way. Oh, whoops. Wait, hold on. Let me see. I should have some ability point. I've got 3,000. Let's start mastering some stuff. Rising Flame. I don't use Rising Flame. I don't really care for Rising Flame all that much. I don't want to upgrade that. Let's see. I use Upheaval. No. I use Raging Fist quite a bit, so I'll use that. And then I'll master it as well. Let's see. Details. Upgrading increases breath range. Strikes multiple enemies with a single flare. Wait, what was that? Battle techniques. Collateral breath. Strike multiple enemies with a single flare breath. Bonus points are awarded for using battle techniques during arcade mode. Bah. impulse. I think upgrading that increases the number of orbs, yeah. Dual impulse. Strike 2 enemies with a single... Okay, those are just like tactics that gain you more points. Ignition, Will o' the Wisps, Limit Break. Thunderstorm, we've got Lightning Rod, which I don't really use, and then Pile Drive. Rook's Gambit, I'm gonna start using Rook's Gambit a lot more, because I've been really trying to use counters a lot more. Counter-Strike changes increasing hits. Ooh, okay. And I've mastered that one. Left. Recommend, no. I don't want to reset all. How do I just reset this one? Whoops. I will... Yeah, I'll leave this. But now I'm gonna swap you out for Bahamut. And then instead of Flare Breath, let's get Satellite. No, not Satellite. Impulse. Yeah, let's get Impulse. That's not doing anything right now. Oh my god. Sword. Do I have any... Wind up upheaval increases Raging Fist damage. There we go. Berserker and Flame of Rebirth. Cooldown is reduced. I don't have anything for Bahamut just yet. Impulse is my favorite. I bought that with me to the end game. It is... Let me look more into Impulse, because it's a damage over time. Hold on, let me upgrade it first. There we go. Pressing the execute button a second time causes the spheres to... Oh! Explosion strength is determined by how many times the spheres have already struck the target. Explosion strength is at its maximum when the spheres glow bright orange. Okay. Explosions can be triggered at any time regardless of Clive's recovery status. Oh. Has it been... Does it need to be... Does it need to be triggered, or does it explode once the skill ends? Hi.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Yeah, auto
And
explodes.
maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Hi.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I can see that.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Yep. Okay, no. It needs to be activated. Okay. Oh, my controller's making sounds. I'm guessing that there's going to be another phase of this. Because otherwise, this is just me wasting time. That was just me wasting time. Oh, wishy-washy. Do I have any more dive balls? I do have dive balls still. Neat.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the
Hi,
Republican
Eli.
Army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. Come on. Thanks, Gal. What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pommel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
So, like, what's
Make
on
for
the
the town while you
agenda
can.
so far for the
There may be more
24-hour stream?
bandits
next
nearby.
week? Give me just a
Don't need to
second.
tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Pistolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
So, for the 24-hour stream, I'll be doing it in a way where I can talk with some of my other streamer friends, like the Cosmic Crew and whoever whoever wants to join that is a part of my In the Works Discord right now. They're free to join whenever they want. Probably be playing... When I'm on my own, I'll be playing this. Because I really want to get through this. Because, God, I love this game. But I keep having times where it's like, I won't be able to play it for a whole week. And I forget a lot about what happened. So, there'll be Final Fantasy 16... There'll also be Baldur's Gate. Dev, Kurt, and I will be streaming Baldur's Gate at a certain point. And then probably some... What's the game? Lethal Company. Lethal Company as well. So a few... a few multiplayer games. I would like to play a game where the community can play as well. Possibly Mario Kart, if River is cool with me borrowing her Switch for that. I think I'd like to play Mario Kart. I would like to play a game with the community as well. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Wait, do you have... Yes, I have Mario Kart. I got Mario Kart on the Switch. Oh, you're doing a 24-hour stream next week? Yeah. Yeah, for my first anniversary of being Twitch affiliate. Because it'd be 1 whole year since then. My God. It is... technically the 2nd, which is a Friday, but I'm not gonna be able to do work and then I'm not gonna be able to do work from 9 a.m. to 5:30 to get home and then do a 24-hour stream, because then I'll be awake for like 48 hours for 48 hours. I cannot do that to myself. I love to help anyone. Friend, you are a streamer in that Discord. You can join if you want. I'm not gonna drag anybody in if they don't want to. But yeah, I'm also not going to be drinking because that'll put me to sleep. I will have a bunch of coffee. Does Panera still have that lemonade? Does Panera still have that heart attack lemonade?
Oh, man. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant
All
flow
the
of
gummies.
traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking
Oh
of-
yeah, Arca. Panera has a lemonade that has caffeine in it. A lot of caffeine in it, and people have had a lot of it at one time, and they've died of a heart attack. I think 2 people actually. I hope that number has not increased. And I really hope that the families of those people are doing the best they can. But yeah, it has the energy, it has the caffeine levels of multiple energy drinks, exactly. And yeah, it's insane. I'd be surprised if they still have it. 400 milligrams. Why are they putting that much caffeine in lemonade? Because we live in a society, Arca. Yeah, they serve that by the liter. God, it's bad. It's bad. I'd be surprised if they still have it. I don't know if they do. I hope to God they don't, or at least they halved it at the very least. Like, cause that's too much. Like a can of Bang has 300 milligram in it. 300 milligrams of caffeine. And I would drink half of that just so I could wake up for a 4 a.m. shift at a grocery store. It's a lot. My squishy slime body would not be able to absorb all that caffeine. Also, the blink blonking my slime does when I drink from my beer is very, very, very satisfying to me. They're still selling it. Well, they just changed the label to use in moderation, apparently. Yeah, that's... yeah.
Received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of caffeine for that stream.
Putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Has as much caffeine as their coffee. Holy shit. Ooh, my first Bahamut accessory, Flare Breath, which I don't use. Great. Alright, what does... Flare Breath's upgrade just increases the length it has, right? The range. Yeah, increased breath range. Allows assigned to other icons. Mega Flare! I need to master that too. It says that on the bottle now, apparently, which I guess is good, but I don't know if they should still sell it regardless. Because I don't think their coffee has caused heart attacks. So, I'm thinking... Wait, do they sell the lemonade behind the counter, or is it at one of the soda machines? I don't know for sure, though. Because the coffee is probably made behind... Or they give you a coffee cup, which isn't as big as a soda cup. More Google, hold on.
In's full. Don't bother.
Because yes, that is a hell of a lot of caffeine. Dargle.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
It seems the hideaway has lost its... So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Yeah, you could have asked him, so I didn't have to ask him. Therefore, you'd be more self-sufficient.
And what precisely
At
will I be
least.
cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
They moved behind the counter. Okay,
liver.
good.
And a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
Worm.
You stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
It's a worm with a
Let's hope
Y.
those grand old chefs of yore knew what they
It's
were
a
on about.
wormy. A wormy. It's chicken nuggies.
Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
It's dragon nuggets. Oh my god. You okay, buddy?
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the Saint's Bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Alright, guys. We're going fucking dungeon meshy on this bitch. Let's go. Hunt the monsters, kill them, and eat them. Man, I really went into an ADHD moment there again. I had to know about the lemonade. Chill spares. So. Oh, there we go.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on.
Aww.
You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'll have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
He's such a precious boy.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. Don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
An eye for an eye. Hello? Oh, sweet. Next, there's nothing there. There was a C rank mission, C rank hunt, which right now I kind of want to keep going through the main scenario, but there is some rewards, so I'll get the rewards and continue to tabber.
Tell me you saw that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
Kestrel roll and amber.
You earned this.
Talisman of primate. Increase Lionheart tonic duration for 30 seconds.
All done?
I never use those anyway. But speaking of, I should get some HP items. Because I hardly have any potions. And I have 0 high potions.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say that I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
There are.
So
Grandma.
don't go messing it all up, or you'll have me to answer to.
Nice impression. Hold up, I don't think there was like a prompt for that, was there?
Trouble with your gear, or
no? Okay.
You do what you need to do, Clive.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Gotta go walk the dog. She's been waiting. Yeah, go tend to the Lola. Go give Lola her walkies. She's a good
It's
dog.
a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up what you can. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I think sometimes they'll talk about side quests unprompted. Well, now I gotta talk to everyone after I do their side quests. I didn't know that. Automatically charges magic. Got that. Enemy break duration generated when taking damage. Tell Lola we said hi. Already got those. Okay, there's nothing else there. Get 4 of these.
Cannot find a better price than that.
3 of these.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
2 of these.
Cannot find a better price than that.
I'm sorry. Upon KO, automatically restore all HP while fills limit. Increases attack power. Wow. Okay. That's cool. This is the first red item I've seen. Oh, did Devlin not say his thing? Hold on, it might be lagging. We'll give him a second. You all right, buddy? Did he go through his animation? No. Alright, let's try this one more time. Speak, my boy.
Father, I would like to go on the walkies too.
Devlin, Devlin, you can go. You can go out if you want. You're a big boy. You don't need. You don't need me to take you out. You can leave. And then do your business. Then whatever you want. You're a sentient creature. You're not a dog. You're a cat. You're a carbuncle. You're a mythical animal. You can do whatever the hell you want.
Is that all?
Seems the hideaway's lost it.
He needs company. Terms that's playing right now.
Okay, Father, I am kidnapping you to go on a walk with me.
Do it. I mean, do you need me to take you? I mean, like, why do you need a kid? One, I'm not a kid, I'm a slime, so it'll be slime napping, technically. But he wants to go on a nice walk with his dad. Alright, okay, after stream, we can go for a walk, alright? I'm busy right now. You're a big boy, you can do your own thing. You just gotta wait a little bit. Well, no risk, no reward. Yeah! Hold on, where's Find the Flame?
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Do you have Find the Flame? You don't.
Finished, are ya?
Move myself up just a little bit there. Find the Flame. I must have missed it. Okay, hold on. Let me find the flame. Yippee! Orchestral roll. Final Fantasy 16. These 4 orchestral rolls are the toughest to find, as there's one in Rosaria, Holy Empire, Sambrick. I don't see Find the Flame. Damn. Well, that sucks. The Devlin Yippee. Alright, so we did that. Aligned reports. I don't really care about the aligned reports, honestly. Alrighty, let's continue on. I'll do another 30-minute stream. 30 minutes of stream. You're fine. Get over here.
You're finished.
Let's get my chocobo out.
Ready, go?
And we'll go.
Faster.
Okay. Wait, does... Okay, they're both yellow chocobo. Grab that real quick. Nope. Wait. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Turn! Turn! It's good because when you finish streaming, I'm gonna eat. Then if I don't fall asleep before then. Nice. You got... Well, no, I got turned around. I got turned around.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they would allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
We're fine. Ow, we're fine. We're fine. See, nothing bad's happening.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Those bastards. They killed the chocobo. Your death will come swift. Also, this one. I think I'll actually go, because I like Titan's block. I'm gonna go Titan and switch you to have. Oh, I don't have one for them. Well, I guess. Do I have the points to master? I don't have the points to master. Damn. Whoops. Alright, I guess I'll swap you out for Impulse and then give you Giga Flare. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find. Oh, hello. Oh! Wait. No, never mind. Hello.
You're injured.
Really?
What happened here? Where are your
You
comrades?
think?
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Cougar.
Rest well, soldier.
Yeah.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
I mean, if the blue aura is anything to say.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Okay.
I got here in time.
Whoops. Oh, it's just the one. There we go.
Someone there!
Hi.
I can't move my leg!
Oh shit.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Oh fuck. Well, at least she got the other leg.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
No, definitely not.
That scar.
So people do notice the scar.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Cosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Damn. Yeah, I'm glad I saved them. Mainly to see what happens in the story in the future, because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't just leave something like that up to choice and then not do anything with it. A tree. A baby tree. Alright. Let's get back to it. Baby twee.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
A chocobo. Hello.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Forgive me, traveler, but no matter how deep your pockets might be, we only sell to trusted patrons. I do hope you've not had a wasted journey.
Yes, the finish is exquisite.
Just hear a bird. I swear I'm hearing like a bird or something. But I don't see a bird.
Oh, sorry. Just
just finishing loading the last of our wares. We'll be out of your way soon enough.
I mean, did you really have to take up the entire alley for this? Like, this seems to be the only way. You're just being very inconsiderate about people who want to pass through. You're like those people at the grocery store that just leave their carts in the middle of the goddamn aisle and don't move, even when they see somebody walking up behind them, and they should probably think, oh, hey, somebody's behind me. Maybe I should move. No, probably not. I just kind of want to be in the way and just be a general asshole.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course.
Cute.
It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails up at one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
I think that answers one of
Distinguished members of the council.
your questions.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic.
He looks like Wol-Chan.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn.
Shit.
See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So that's Odin's dominant, I believe, right? The darkness
So then,
one.
how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate.
Oh,
Drake's
by the
breath,
flames,
and
never
now
mind.
here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose.
I have a feeling it's Ifrit
Figure in the
under
center,
there.
the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tu isag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish,
Aww.
Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you, I...
Kiss.
You have my word.
Not that sort of kiss. Damn it, Joshua.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
Oh.
In your debt, Yode.
Yode. Oh.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for
Side quests.
you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
What? What is not foreboding? Don't understand. Don't they all do that? Or is this one like broken or something? Is it safe to agree Joshua is best boy? Am I right? Joshua is a good lad. He's dumb though. You should have fucking kissed her. Joshua, you stupid. I pet my dog in frustration.
Good boy.
Oh, look at him. He's so cute. You know, no, okay, Fran, Joshua's alright. Joshua is cool. But Torgal is best boy. Torgal is best boy. Look at him. You can't get any more best than that.
Opportunity beckons. Who among you... Is that blade for hire, perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast... Now, that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Korava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Okay. You are...
Recent quarry's been hard to find since the skies turned.
It has indeed. Can't blame the beasts
Birds.
for being on
There they are.
Thank you for the deal, Ed, mister. Mummy needs a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps you'll invite me round to try it next time.
Hey, my man.
Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Yes.
Puppy.
You there!
Hello, good sir.
Finally. And no one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and
memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. One each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Okay. So I'll probably do these side quests and then I'll pack it up for the night.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone. That Cyril fella's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, scholarly thoughts like him always are.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor. Do I actually have to remember these? So I do have to memorize them. Well then, I'm gonna get my phone out and write it down. Who says Clive doesn't have a pen and paper on him? Boo. Hey, Lucky, do you mind if I DM you a Mimi thing I managed in Digimon? Sure, Fran, go for it. Alright, cool.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
Oh.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to Dalamil.
Minus that box. You don't want that one.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less of late?
Alright. So... I went from south, right? Where's this one? Yeah, I went south to north. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Pride recall thy noble past. And make these rocks a home. Okay.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy needs a pottage from it.
Recent quarry's been hard to find since the sky's turned.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessings and give praise her gracious hand. Now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessings. And give praise her gracious hand. All right, and that's going from south north.
Farmers must have settled here in...
Yeah, south, north, and east.
But I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself.
I mean, there's one right there.
Don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Okay, that's the one that I just read. Wait. The Great Good Mogul Guardian. I don't want to... Fuck, I should have saved. Guardians of the Crystal. didn't save. I'll look it up. I'll see what happens.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, Riders of the Snowy Slopes. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening.
Good night, Eli. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you have a good sleep, Smiths. What does this say? Children of the Hunters. Children of the Hunter. Oh. Now dancing hand in hand. Tiller of the Land. It's Tiller of the Land, but now sworn to serve the sun. Huh.
Children of the Hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Quest complete. Carved in stone. Oh, goblin coin. Thank you. What time is it? Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna end it here.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down the price.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you right. Alrighty, let's end stream here. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by. There may be a what is it? Monday night, we might be joining Kurt, Lunar, and maybe Dev for Monday Night Fright on Lethal Company. Not too sure, but it's a possibility. If not, you'll see me on Wednesday. I'll probably be streaming this again. River might also be streaming on Tuesday, I believe. Good night, everyone. Have sweet dreams, friend. I will look at the thing you sent me right after this. But yeah, and then probably won't stream Friday night, but I will be streaming Saturday night, or Saturday all day for the 24-hour stream. River will have a schedule soon. So there's that. Acid, I've only got beer here. We'll see. Let me check to see if anybody's streaming. Oh shit, Jero. I don't think I've ever actually raided Jero before. Jero's playing Tekken 8. Let's go give him a hi, hello, and a what's up. An upwards head nod. For some reason, I have Anya on the raid channel twice. Jero. Alrighty, everyone. Let's go give Jero a fine hello. Take care. I love you all. Let's set that raid up. Oop. Right, oop. Beer is hydrating. Alrighty, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Tell Jero hello. Have sweet dreams. Good night.